Sleep Whispers here, back with a new video. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. I think the number one thing that's on every American's mind, every American mind's right now, is the election, the 2020 election. And I'm here to tell you that everything is at stake. I honestly do not believe that I don't believe that we have ever had any election of this type of magnitude ever in our lifetime. At least I don't think anyway. Now don't get me wrong, the Obama election was a very, very huge deal, considering the fact that he was going to be the very first black African American president in the United States of America. He was going to be the first one, so yes, that was a very, very big deal, but I don't think his election was as, as this magnitude, as this scope, as this size. I mean, America is waiting impatiently, pacing in front of the television, pacing in front of the radio, waiting on the results, the outcome of, of this 2020 election. And it's not just the Americans. I mean, you've got countries like Australia, New Mexico, Canada, Brazil, London, England, Ireland. You've got all these countries and other countries worldwide pacing the television. They are as desperate to find out who won this election as we are. And we all know who we're pulling for. I am trying my best to stay off social media, especially Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, because my entire social media is just ate up with politics. It is just being bombarded with hate, and it's really sad too, because like I said before in my previous video, I think I have lost so many friends because of this election. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's truly amazing. People that you've known over a decade or longer, just overnight, boom, they block you on social media. They block you on your cell phone. I mean, you're not friends anymore. I mean, isn't that something? I mean, it's just mind-blowing that people allow themselves to just have weak minds and just allow this election to become who they are. But if you really want to know the honest to God truth, this election simply uncovered what was already there all along. Now look at that raggedy shit. You hear that car in the background? I'm sorry about that. I mean, these fuckers trolls, Trump supporter trolls on Twitter putting out incredibly misleading false information, and you know Trump supporters are gonna eat that shit up. And you know Trump supporters are gonna eat that shit up, and they're gonna spread it like wildfire. And they swear before God it's true, when in fact it's really not. It's fake. And I'm gonna tell you something else that I find really funny. You've got so many overweight rednecks who can't even walk to their own mailboxes without being short of breath. But they're constantly posting that they're ready for a civil war. Ain't that some shit? You can't even walk to your mailbox without sitting down. And you want to fight a civil war? Yeah, right. And then you got the other side of the spectrum, where you got a bunch of racists, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids who are in perfect health, in perfect condition. But how in the hell do you expect to fight a civil war when you're scared punk asses too scared to join the military? Are you serious? You're ready to join a civil war, but you're too scared to join the military. Does that make any sense? I mean, it is so easy to become a tough guy behind a computer screen or behind a phone screen, but when it comes down to it, they all punk out. I see it time and time and time again. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This election, it is so much is at stake. I voted for Joe Biden. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. Is Joe Biden my first choice? Probably not. But I voted for him because, number one, he truly loves America and what it represents. He's not gonna, he's not gonna betray the American people. He's not gonna be kissing up to Kim Jong-un's ass or Vladimir Putin's ass. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. He actually cares about the U.S. military. We already know what Trump thinks about him. I mean, like I said, this is by far the most craziest election I have ever seen in my life, and probably yours too. It's just absolutely ridiculous. The thing about Donald Trump, he has already set the ball rolling several months ago by embedding it into his supporters' brains that if he does not win this election, then it's automatically rigged, it's automatically voter fraud, and that's exactly what his supporters are posting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because he's losing in the polls. You and I both know that it's 100% bullshit. You see, the thing about Donald Trump, the only way Donald Trump can win anything, and I repeat anything, is to cheat. That's what he's done his whole life. You want to know the reason why Donald Trump is so against mail voting? Want to know why? Because Donald Trump knows it is virtually impossible for any outside influence, including Russia, to cheat the election. It is virtually impossible, and Donald Trump knows that. His administration knows that. That's why he is so against it. That's why he wants the counting to stop, because he knows Russia can't interfere that way. It is virtually impossible for him to cheat. That's why he is against mail voting. He's scared to death of it. You see, the thing about Donald Trump, he cannot win anything on his own merit because of two reasons. looks like Joe Biden is going to be the next president of the United States of America. And millions and millions and millions of people, not just in America, but worldwide, they are going to be overjoyed. Let's make America sane again. Now, I can imagine there's going to be some of you that are Trump supporters, and I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything like that. We all have our own opinions. So, if you can respect mine, I will respect yours, okay? I'm not going to put anybody down or anything like that. At least try not to. But man, this is a crazy, crazy world that we live in. And even though that I've cracked jokes about civil war, but the very thought of civil war, it is a very, very dangerous thing. And it is completely and totally irresponsible for the president to even put out shit like this. I mean, he's encouraging his supporters to attack Joe Biden's buzz. He's encouraging his supporters to go to Pennsylvania or wherever the large bail counting that's being done, and just go over there and just cause chaos. You can't do that. What normal, sane president would do that? You see, the thing about Trump, he's not scared of losing to Joe Biden. He's scared of where he could possibly end up if he lost to Joe Biden. Or should I say when he loses to Joe Biden. He will no longer have the powers of the president. He will no longer be hiding behind that White House. Any and all law enforcement will be investigating his ass like crazy. Boy, so much is riding on this election. I tell you what. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos and supporting my channel. Don't forget to click that subscription button. And don't forget to thumbs up. And also, always click that notification tab so you can get some more great videos. And I apologize in my lag in the videos, but like I said, I got some good news. We got some vacation time coming up, so that's gonna give me the golden opportunity to upload at least twice a week, something like that, to give you guys more great content. Well, that's it for me. I got something really special for you guys at the very end of this video, so make sure you stick around, okay? Y'all take care and God bless. We'll see you next video. Don't get coronavirus. At least try not to anyway. And if you know somebody that do, keep your ass away from them. Alright, y'all take care and God bless. And always remember, always stay ghostly.
Was that Walton with Lottie on the dance floor?
All I know is 1 minute I am a prince, charming and handsome, cutting a rug, and then the next thing I know, I am tripping over these. Wait! I know this story. The Fragi Brutto.
The Frog Prince?
Yes. My mother had these servants. Read this to me every night. Yes.